Yo, YouTube, welcome back to Silent Hill F, whatever part this is. Did I save it last time? I hope I did. Joanna is confused, I'm confused about the other world. The other world is confusing. Like in terms of what's happening with the plot. The fuck? What the fuck? Thanks for the follow. Nikki, yeah, it's Nikki. Nikki, woo! Woo! It's more than likely a bot. It's more than likely. I didn't say anything. Alright, tell me what the boss fight is. Tell us. Well, I'm not controlling this. It's basically a cutscene.
見たまえ。皆が私たちを祝ってくれている。
Yo, yo, Nikki. Don't get spooked. It's a scary game. Is the mark on her back the same as on his jacket? I'm still confused. Why am I the only one with the fucking fox arm? I was thinking whether it was an arm or a hand again. Yeah, it is the same mark, yeah. But I still don't understand. None of the other fox masks have the fucking fox hand. Arm! It's an arm! Fuck! I mean, technically, yeah, you know, the hand is also a fox hand. Hey, I did this puzzle at the beginning of the... Actually, my boyfriend did this puzzle at the beginning of the game. Do you guys know what the best chips in the world are? They're not commonly found in Finland. They are Cheetos. Flaming hot Cheetos, might I add. I don't know why, I just got reminded me of that. Remember, your name is Shimizu Hinako. The doll has been warning us through the game, and for some reason she's just gone with it. Boss fight time. Linko? 私たちの世界からひなこが死んでいなくなりきたんだから。リンコ、私はあんたの願い通り死んでいなくなるから。だから私のことなんか忘れて幸せに生きなよ。忘れてやる。手伝ってやる。私の記憶から世界からお前の名前なんて全部消えたんですよ。私の名前は清水。 You're remembering your name still. Let's go. 私の気持ちを知ってたくせに傾いて憎い。お前が憎い。見たくなかった。ごめん、見たくなかった。 I know you do. Oh no. Hey, Nikki, fun fact. I don't give a shit about your art. Oh, well, I'm gonna die. I wonder how hard this boss fight is on the hardest difficulty. Dude! Gee, viewers. Stop it! That hurts. That's the point, that it hurts. I killed it! Surprise, Jana, these boss fights have been surprisingly easy in the game. I did choose the story difficulty because the game kind of let me presume that's the casual, that's like the main difficulty. You're supposed to play the game like that. That's the normal. Because the other difficulty was hard. I still escaped that fight like with like shit ton of health. I have a shit ton of bandages. Are we now returning to the normal?
じゃない
どうしたひなこ
私は
君はひなこじゃないか
私は
君はひなこだ
I thought the Fox Masters were trying to steal my identity, like put it away. They stole my face. They stole my arm.
ひなこじゃない私はひなこ
そうだよ君は私のひなこだ
Yeah, this otherworldly shit. This otherworld shit is very Silent Hill-esque. Because what the fuck is going on? Anything for you. Back in the normal world. Or back is exposed in the normal world, which wasn't normal. But at least our arm is fine. I'm honestly starting to find the normal world creepier because our friends abandoned us and we don't even know where they are, and it's just disturbing. Mother!
お母さん
そろそろ帰っておいで。お夕飯ができたから。おい、リンコを離せ。
Who's that?
ひなこ、もう時間がないのよ。いつまでここにいる気なの？
姉ちゃん
久しぶりね、ひなこ。
やっぱり
Uh,
なんだか不思議な感じ
something doesn't feel right. Yeah.
お姉ちゃんじゃないみたい
お互い様よ。私の中でのひなこはまだ小学校前。そんな格好をしているとひなこがひなこじゃないみたいだわ。
お姉ちゃん私
あなたが生かされたということはここに至ってもまだ迷いがあるということなのね。
迷い
今日までに何度も言ったかもしれないけれど、もう一度だけ言うわね。生はあなたが選びなさい。誰の意見も聞かなくていい。自分の意志だけで選びなさい。だけれどもこれだけは覚えておいて。あなたがそれに悩める時間は
What the hell happened to Shu and the,
尽きかけている。
Rinko? Yeah, it was Rinko, I
い
think.
え、普通の人間ならばとっくに尽きている。
お姉ちゃんシュ
Yeah, where is Shu and Rinko? Exactly. They never arrived here. Which I think is creepy. You know, Shu was supposed to know the mountains better than I do. Nothing gets on my nerves more than other people trying to make decisions for me. Even if what they're saying is right, it just rubs me the wrong way. I'd rather make 100 mistakes on my own than follow someone else's commands. But that can make for a lonely life, one where I refuse to listen to anyone else. I want to become the kind of person who truly listens to what others have to say. Of course, it'll still be up to me whom I'll listen to. And that will be someone I can trust, someone who will walk alongside me hand in hand. However, making long lists of things I hate is just a way of running away from the real issues I have with my inner self. I have to step up and face what's inside of me, even if I don't like what I see. Being able to take my time and carefully think things through before making the decision is what's most important to me. Oh, Chanko was her sister. I completely forgot about her. Chanko always told me that the quickest way to happiness is to live the way the society expects women to do. Well, if there's a quick way to happiness, then there must be other ways too. One time when I was little, Chanko showed me how to find my way out of a maze in a puzzle book. There's no doubt that she showed me the quickest solution. Still, what I felt at that moment was nothing compared to the joy of figuring it out for myself. A monster that has taken the form of a head priest. It sounds just like Rinko, swinging around an Onusa staff used for the purification rituals. This creature is consumed by the fires of jealousy and remains surrounded by babbling puppets. There's no way Rinko is a monster like this, but this is her without a doubt. Yeah, I like the town. I think is far more creepier than the other world. Because I already hate the fact that I have to go through these mountains. Probably to get back to the town at this point. Because I need to head to my own home. Surely there's not that much left of the game if I have to head to my own home. I've been waiting for that moment through the whole game where we... Like, when are we gonna meet our dad and mom again? Joanna, you weren't here at the beginning of Silent Hill F. Our dad and mom are assholes. So dad is like your usual, like, I'm beating my wife and beating my daughter type of asshole. And the reason why the mom is an asshole is because she just lets it happen. See, basically, like, one of the files basically mentions that, she basically just lets it happen because, like, she gets to go out drinking while that's happening, you know. While her husband is just beating on her, you know, she gets to go out and drink. That's not her problem, you know. Yeah, the game already, like, began very, like, disturbingly, basically. I don't have room for this baseball bat. I have too many weapons by this point. Again, this atmosphere, unbeatable. We'll see if Silent Hill 2 Remake does release on Xbox. How will that game compare to this? I'm excited to see. Currently, by the way, reminder. Jesus. I have a Silent Hill 4 playthrough going on as well. Okay. Wish I had room for that baseball bat. Boom, 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 boom. But yeah, essentially, yeah, mom and dad, complete assholes. I wish there was more houses to explore in the game. Like there was one optional house during this whole game. You can get inside of, like it was optional of like getting inside, and there hasn't been anything like that ever since. Clinical trial. I began taking this medicine out of desperation. My first impression was that it smells of peaches and is faintly sweet. After taking it before bed for the past 3 nights, I had my first lucid dream. For the whole night, I was able to organize my thoughts in a pleasant darkness. Was this what the tales meant when I said the drug allows you to speak with your inner self? I've heard that taking vitamin B6 makes it easier to remember dreams. However, I'm sure its effectiveness depends on factors like dosage and body decomposition. At any rate, this has been a letdown so far. Damn. Damn. By the way, I need to get new headphones. Anybody want to buy one for me?
また私を惑わすのか。
The ones I tried to buy were like 200, or the ones I tried to buy. The ones I were thinking of were 200. Another one of these fights without the arm. It sucks. Another fucking weapon. Plus I have like so many toolkits I can fix like most of these goddamn weapons. A hideous monster covered in countless skin cysts. It spawns monster after monster from the dreadful smelling clumps of flesh it drops. Filthy, foul, and repulsive. The wonders of birth do not apply to this.
まずいな。武器が壊れそうだ。
Another fucking toolkit. I'm never running out of melee weapons, even no matter how much I fucking try. Yeah, one thing they added, Jana, to this game, which I'm kind of on the fence about, is that for the first time in Silent Hill games, your melee weapons can break. And I'm kind of on the fence about it because it really doesn't affect your game at all. Because you, again, like now I'm complaining, I constantly have melee weapons. And I have 4 toolkits to, like, fix the weapons. And at the same time, I'm like, I don't know why they even added this. Like, I don't like finding new weapons constantly. The limited amount of item space is also stupid. That's the first time for a Silent Hill game, to my knowledge. Like, you can actually run out of space. And you can find these backpacks basically to expand your base. Very Resident Evil-esque at this point, like. Oh, grab me. Red capsules. Hell yeah. I kind of also wish this game had like an open world, like a post game. You can just go through the entire map, collect collectibles you want. Because like currently there's so many axe spots, but later on they're not gonna be axe spots because like the game keeps adjusting to the areas depending on what point you are in the game. Yes, yeah, the limited item space has been awful, but they have added so much like items and stuff. Like if there wasn't a limited item space limit, you would have like health at least for like, I don't know, fucking 5 boss fights in a row. Oh, hello. Yeah, the balancing is like completely different from previous Silent Hill games, from what it's, you know, been before. This weapon, like, can punch a lot of enemies without breaking. Still love my pipe, though. This is, like, way too slow. Inari-sama statues act as memorials for old or broken tools. It's okay to take these tools for your own as long as you have use for them. This is called kishu, and it's an action that's considered virtuous. It's a teaching of Inari-sama to make the most out of tools in any way. Strict mother's letter. Good morning, my handsome boy. You are different from those delinquents who run around town. You have noble blood running through your veins. Of course, every child must play in order to grow, but I simply ask that you choose wisely who you play with. You must think of me as awfully overbearing, but please respect my wishes while you are still young. For when you are grown up, you will be free to do as you please. I heard this water is specifically for washing and cleansing old dirty things. Do I not have anything for it then? Again, I love the map design in the game. Reminds me so much of Resident Evil Village. Yeah, 100%. We're playing Resident Evil Village. Ow, ow. Boom, 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 boom. At this point, I've gotten used to the horror aspect. These are the most annoying enemies of the game, by far. Thank God this weapon is surprisingly fucking powerful. Fuck it, use the pipe. Use the pipe. Pipe. Boom, boom. Yeah, I'm guessing we're like close to the town again. Wonder how much in-game time we have left. Yeah, it's the town.
島で早く家に帰らないと。
In the town, I need to hurry home. What the hell happened to Shu and Rinko though? Like, what happened last time we were playing, like, last plot element in the town? We were supposed to, like, as this friend group, go through the school to Shu's house. They abandoned the main protagonist, and we got to Shu's house before them, apparently, and they've never seen them since. I don't have room for all these melee weapons. I know where to go. Just go back if we have need for melee weapons. Also, Jonah, I think this might be the first Silent Hill game where there is no guns at all. 0 guns. So that's been, like, weird to a lot of people. It's a strictly melee combat game. It's a playground. We all love playgrounds. Oh yeah, good point. The park is untouched. Everything else is red now on the fucking map. What?
俺大人呼んでくるから落ち着いて怖がってるだけだから怖くないよ大丈夫すごい血早く手当てしないとありがとう
Koto Yuki.
大丈夫か子供を噛むなんて許せねえただ殺してやる
僕は琴雪って言います君は私はひな子清水ひな子
私は覚え
Yeah, who even was that? Park of Memories. I think this is the part I used to play with a lot when I was little. I feel like all of my memories of fun times and hard times took place here. Playing house with girls and playing dodgeball with boys. But kids will tell you that it's weird for girls to play with boys. They told me they wouldn't let me play because I hung out with the boys. I remember that moment of rejection and denial crystal clear in my head. Why do Showa kids try so hard to keep boys and girls so clearly separated? Is it truly such an awful thing to be a part of both groups? Jana, can you relate?
さえいなかったのにな。
That was a good memory. You know, in all this horror, to experience that. Letter from a boy. I know it's sudden, but I'm moving. I won't ever forget you, Hinako. Thank you for saving me, Kotoyuki. Meh. Chocolate.
害者につきましては意識不明、呼吸も確認できないとのこと。金賞998了解しました。
Rescue
担当
team.
本部、10人前後が倒れているような状態。現在確認中です。しばらくまでどうぞ。
Is there a rescue team going on somewhere? Chris? Who's Redfield? Oh, you fucking ass. Kind of, you know, it kind of reminds me of Resident Evil Village. Mold has taken over the town. Now Chris is like somewhere. Oh, look at what's happening. Type of offering. It's Resident Evil Village. Another toolkit? Another one? Bring it on. Bring it on. Bring it on. Die! I don't know whether I should fix the pipe or not, because the two weapons I have are like stronger. You know what? We know there's a pipe if we go back. And the game doesn't have too much like respawning enemy bullshit, especially since we're going back in like a linear path. There's our good old pipe. Yay, we have another pipe. We're absolute wieners. Although I wouldn't be going all the way back to baseball, but it's like all the way at the safe place over there. Never gonna happen. Bum 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 bum. Divine water. We're just gonna get home from this direction completely. The game is giving us a lot of bandages. It's like the game knows already how much harder the enemies have gotten in terms of like how much more damage we're taking now. I'm gonna leave this. Strict mother's letter. Good morning, my handsome boy. I know it's a little sudden, but we shall be moving tomorrow. I have already notified your teacher, so just make sure to say goodbye to all your friends. I shall tell you everything at home. Who is the strict mother? Is the playground kid's mother that I saw at the playground? Still no Emmas. I'm surprised though. Still, like, even though she mentioned, oh, there's a shit ton of like monsters. There's surprisingly not that many monsters. You know, you'd expect a little bit more. Kitchen knife. Why the fuck would you want a kitchen knife at this point in the game? Oh, I hate the crab. Wish there was a way to avoid the crab. I fixed the wrench. I don't know if that's a good idea to waste some tools on the wrench, but I did it. To the Shimizu residence. That's what I've been doing. What the fuck do you think I've been doing, game? What do you mean partner? We haven't seen Shu since school. Yeah, she calls Shu her partner. They're best of friends. They're not together, but that's just what they've always been calling each other. Another toolkit. Just when I was starting to get worried. Oh, am I wasting too much toolkits? Sickle is a nice weapon. I don't know if it's as good as the other weapons though. Oh my god. Well, I'm kind of curious and interested in that direction, like... Do they just keep going? Or do they turn around eventually? Okay, they do. So it's the reddish knife wielders that basically take... They don't get stunned as easily, basically.
後で 新しい武器を見つけなきゃ。
Completely optional direction that I don't need to be in. That I wanna be in. Oh my god! Fucking thank you. I'm kind of scared to go all the way down here. We don't know what's gonna happen. This is completely optional.
街は化け物だらけだ。家に戻ろう。
Okay, the character does say we should just head home. I don't know. What if I save and then just try and run through the area? Just to see if there is anything over there, like absolutely anything. The fact that the character says something like that usually on some video games actually means like, yeah, you're not supposed to go here. It's too much full of enemies. It's pointless. It's worthless. At the end of the day, what did we find? I'm gonna try and get back to save point and save after that. But I'm not gonna fight with all of those. Well, this as well. Yeah, I'm not gonna try and fight with all of that shit. But at the end, like, I lost like 1 or 2 health items, so that's kind of worth it. Other than that, there was no reason to be there. We just got like 1 thing. Whew. Alright, YouTube. That's the end of this part.